Shonda Rhimes plays too motherfucking much with my emotions. I can't deal with this shit anymore. I'm too floored. It was too much for my life. My heart is beating who knows how many beats per second that's about to die. I just what's going on, y'all? This your boy Jamar 84. Bitch, I just scandal just went off seconds ago and bit okay. I know I got limited time. Okay. Get your shit together, girl. Get your shit together. I ain't gonna talk about that white lady with the president's girl. Goodbye, girl. That's not important. Let's talk about the shit that is important. Child. Let's go into. Oh, girl, let me look at my notes. Let me look at my motherfucking notes. Cause girl. Okay, let's talk about Quinn, girl. Child, Quinn, you done fucked up. I done said it in the last review. You done fucked up. Okay, so Quinn is in this B613 mess, and Olivia Pope and associates are trying to get them together to try to figure out who the fuck it was that killed this bitch, who killed this police officer that was like the last connection to that B-22 flight, whatever it was that they were trying to figure out. So they're trying to figure out who was that killed him so they can kind of get a lead of where to go next. And so Quinn is over there sweating bullets like, oh shit, they're about to find out it was me. I'm gonna diss a motherfucking peer. So she's sitting there panicking like a motherfucker. So she heads over to the goddamn, I believe it's to the building across the street or somewhere where they had access where they could possibly get the footage. Girl, she was like, yes, I got this motherfucker. I'm good to go. Why is Jake's ass in there? He's like, what are you doing here? She's like, nothing. Shit. She was like, God damn. Fucking up the goddamn groove. And so pretty much, let's see, is there anything else I need to talk about Quinn? Because I'm going to try to get all these people out here. Pretty much, at the end of the episode, Miss Quinn, girl, wait, let me make sure. There's nothing else I want to talk about Quinn. She ain't do nothing else. This dude that she's messing with is pretty much, I feel like he's setting her ass up for failure. He done already got her once. And so he's kind of blackmailing her in a sense because she tried to shoot the nigga and she was like, you ain't gonna shoot me. You ain't about that life, miss. You ain't about that life, man. I taught you how to shoot, bitch. So anyway, girl, at the end of the episode, Quinn walked in the motherfucking door, and she saw the picture, and she saw that Huck was sitting up there with some goddamn plier tools and duct tape, bitch. Oh no, ma'am. No, you won't. You won't get me. Hell, Quinn's sitting there standing too long, being dramatic effect. A bitch would have been ran. I would have ran like a motherfucker because I don't play with Huck and his tools, bitch. You do not play with Huck and his motherfucking tools. But girl, this might be the end of Quinn, girl. This might be the end. Because you don't fuck with Huck. People who fuck with Huck don't come out alive, bitch. People who fuck with Huck get nicely written suicide letters. Okay, nicely written suicide letters. But anyway. Ooh, girl. Let's just get this shit out the way. O-M motherfucking G. Bitch. Mama Pope. You is a motherfucking G. This bitch. So, Daddy Pope is sitting there talking to this, to homegirl, talking about, she wants to see her daughter. She's like, I can't do that. You're going to have to stay here. We're going to have to get you on a plane to get you to go some motherfucking a new country, a new room. We's going to have to migrate your ass. And she's like, bitch, before you send me off to who knows where the fuck, let me at least see my motherfucking daughter. It's been 20 years. Can I at least see my daughter? And he was like, he thought about it. He was like, nah, can't do that. Nope. And she's like, bitch, for real? And she's just getting mad as hell, and Daddy Pope just doesn't give a fuck. Daddy has very little fucks to give towards anything these days. So, homegirl went nuts. We pan back to her. She's a bleeding and shit. Girl, I tweeted this. I was watching this scene. Did they go take a piss? I think I took a piss before this came back on. I came back. I had to go to my freaking, I had to pick up my remote and look at the info on the channel because I could have sworn that I had switched to the motherfucking Walking Dead. I thought I had switched shows. This bitch was sitting here eating herself like she was a fucking walker. I'm like, see now, I watched the episode and I'm thinking maybe it's like Did she put like did Daddy Pope put like a tracker in her wrist and shit on how to find where she at and she's trying to bite it out? That's what I was thinking. Cause I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? What's the goal here, girl? And I guess it was to get her, oh excuse me, out the cell. You bitch, I couldn't be me. Wouldn't have been me. I was gonna say it like that. And then fast forward with because I'm gonna go character by character. Trying to go through the whole story is gonna be too much. So well, she's sitting there bleeding and shit. Papa Pope, that's what we call him, Papa Pope, came in there with some pictures, showing Olivia's press pictures and what she looked like. Olivia looked bomb. Okay, I would be like, I don't know. I feel like a moment like that when you ain't seen your child in over 20 years and you see she's like this big success Congress fixer thing. I would have felt all emotional and shit too. So she's asking like, so where are the rest? Where are the actual pictures? Like you're her father. You told me after 20 years of New Year's Eve, Thanksgivings, and Christmas, you ain't got no pictures. And Papa Pope looked at her like she'd have called him a motherfucking insult name. Like she'd have called him a bitch or something. Cause she's like, you know why I didn't do that. You should know of all people. And she was like, I beg you motherfucking pardon. So we want to know what the fuck is going on, why this bitch has been locked up, what they talking about, what that has to do with Olivia, because we have no idea. From what we know, everything was copacetic. But they're keeping this goddamn secret, and they hinted at this shit, and they won't tell us what the fuck it is. Child. So they get mad, and Papa Pope tells the doctor, make sure this bitch is sedated, fully sedated, by the time when we transfer her ass tomorrow. So, bitch, when Papa Pope comes back to look for her ass, and the doctor tried to sedate her, she stuck that bitch in the neck. She escaped. She went after her daughter. And the end of the episode is, how did she find that bitch so fast? And Liv, she was walking down the street and she said, hey, Livy. And Olivia stopped and was like, wait, hold the fucking phone. Turned her ass around and saw her mama. Now, I can only imagine what you can even feel in a moment where you thought your mother was dead for 20 years. 20 years. And then this bitch just shows up and says, hey, how you doing? I was surprised she didn't just fall to the floor and faint. Because what else can you do? Like, for real. So anyways, that happened. Girl, I couldn't take it. It was too much. Shonda Rhimes, you tried it. So let's move on to Cyrus, girl. Oh, bitch, this is a perfect example of karma, girl. Because pretty much, not karma, girl. Cyrus and Millie had constructed this plan, okay, to kind of take down the vice president's independent ticket. So their plan is they figured out that, last episode that the guy is kind of, into dudes because he was kind of flirting with James a little bit. So he orchestrated it to where James and him would kind of, mess around. And it would kind of be like a way of him able to bring down his family. James would write the story and blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then, so Millie's wondering, like, well, how is he going to get him to make a pass on James? And he's like, well, I'm going to need, that's where you come in, bitch. So Millie, in her concoctive ass ways, her sinister ass ways, she's like, did you know that, James and Cyrus are having like an open relationship, things aren't going too well, you should, it's really sad, and this, that, and the fourth. And he's like, oh, you don't say. So, he's putting that in the back of his mind. And so James is just, has no idea. And push comes to shove, Cyrus is giving him all this advice. Like, they tried to have an initial interview and he kept talking about college football. And, Cyrus was like, go get him some wine. Go be casual. Meet him at his turf. Do this and do that. Let him loosen up a bit. Then you'll get your interview. Knowing damn well that he was going to, try to make a move. And then James was going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe he did that. He was going to write a story about him. And then that's when Cyrus was going to get what he wanted. Oh, but bitch. Cyrus, you didn't account for the fact that if he made a move on him, James would retaliate and wonder why you did that, and then he was going to tell you Millie's plan. Like, I didn't understand how they didn't think that part through. But dude told him all about Millie and Cyrus's plan, and he's just remembering all the shit, all the advice, and it just all started to make sense. After he had just said he was feeling guilty about firing him, he felt like he was being used, and he felt the way about it. And you know what? James came home. and said, the thing went great. I'm about to go take a shower, and I love you. But then Cyrus picked up the motherfucking phone, saw a message that had some pictures, and they straight boned. And Cyrus sitting there looking with the goddamn crying face. I'm like, bitch, karma's a bitch. You tried it. I ain't gonna say James was right to do what he did. I I don't know. I mean, he did. He put him in the position to fuck, so he fucked. He can't. I mean, Cyrus can only really be mad at himself because he laid out the whole situation scenario to happen. So that's your fault, bitch. So yeah, there's that. Let's see. Oh, Fitz and Olivia, bitch. Fitz tells Olivia like, bitch, I just need an hour. Bitch, Olivia in first ain't trying to hear that shit. She's like, I ain't talking to you. You know what the fuck you did. She just smashed the president's phone. And somebody had tweeted, somebody like, girl, you could have just took the SIM card out the phone. You had to smash the motherfucker. But I guess, for dramatic effect, you know how they do. So Jake tells him like, you know what? If he wants the hour, he's going to get that hour one way or another. So you might as well just kind of accept it. And lo and behold, yeah, he did get that hour. He sent sent Olivia a picture of him and his father. So now that she knows that he knows that her father is command. So he's like, well, she's like, well, fuck it. I might as well go see what the fuck this is all about. So he brings her out to this house, and she's like, why the fuck am I here? What do we have? What do we have to talk about? Like, I'm not really here for you right now. He says that this was going to be our house. This was supposed to be our house. We were supposed to be together. We were supposed to grow old. We were supposed to have kids. And girl, look, I don't know how I would have felt if I was mad because they was yelling at each other like, you don't know me. He was like, I don't know anything about you. I can only tell you everything that I could legally tell you. This, that, and the fourth, all this expression and drama. But bitch, when you told me you got me a house and that shit looked like that, I probably would have got a little moist too. I can't even be mad at Olivia. I probably would have, threw the box at him that night too, girl. I can't even be mad, girl. But bitch, girl, a house. Did y'all see that shit? And that sex scene? They be making some of the most passionate sex, girl. It just be like high class porn and shit. But let me see, because I'm about to say I should be almost done. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I said I wasn't going to talk about the white bitch, but homegirl, Candace, bitch, done stole the man. Bitch done slept with Harrison. I was over it, and I don't want to see the bitch on screen no more. That's just how I feel about it. Girl, no. Fuck her. Fuck her. But anyways, y'all, that's the review for this week's Scandal. And then, next week, and they got this damn 2-week hiatus. I guess because Thanksgiving. I guess that's an excuse for this 2-week shit. But I need my Scandal. You can't leave me with cliffhangers like this shit and just expect me to just wait 14 days like it's cool. Like, no. But we ain't got no choice. I think I done covered everything that I wanted to cover from this episode. It was amazing. This show is amazing. Shonda Rhimes, I hate you and love you all at the once. Excuse me, but make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to this video, or subscribe to the channel, sorry. Share the video. And I appreciate it. I see my subscribers going up and up, and y'all are really... there's like almost 1,000 views on that Kanye West 12-second video. Y'all just I appreciate y'all who understood the joke and got it. So I'm glad you guys were able to be entertained by that. But I'm gonna go. And I keep saying I'm gonna get this all I want to know is why. I got it pretty much mostly recorded. I just got to edit it all together. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.